Hey everyone, sorry it's been a couple weeks since my last video. I've been feeling a little bit under the weather and just didn't really have the energy to do any projects recently. But there's been some interesting updates around our household. You see we got our Christmas tree up. You gotta do anything you can do these days to lift your spirits a little bit. Normally I'm a don't put the Christmas decorations up until after Thanksgiving type of guy, but there was really good sales at Target on artificial Christmas trees, and we actually really like this one, and we just threw some of these cinnamon scented pine cones on it for now until we're ready to put Christmas decorations on, and it's, I don't know, having a little bit of festivity around the house. If you follow me on Instagram, you may have seen some stories that I've posted when we usually take Nancy for a walk. There's been this neighborhood cat that sort of always follows us around. And, well, let me just show you the newest addition to our family. Jimmy, come here. I'd like everybody to meet Jimmy. Say hi, Jimmy. Jimmy here was following us on our walks all the time. And Nancy and him would play as we were walking, which was really adorable. And then 2 days ago, this little guy here followed us all the way home and just decided to walk right into our front door and plopped himself down and didn't leave. Put him down. So I posted on Nextdoor asking if it was anybody's cat, because we always see him when we're on walks, and a whole bunch of Nextdoor craziness transpired. First started with a lot of people saying, "Oh my God, this cat has chosen you. You know, you have to keep him, give him a good home." And a few people responded saying, "Oh no, that's my feral cat that we feed." And so I was like, okay, well, I'll let him just go back outside. But, you know, this little guy is anything but feral. He's super friendly. He crawled up in my lap the first day he walked into our house. He's so sweet, right? Aren't you? He's not a feral cat at all. And so a lot of people on the Nextdoor app started chiming in and saying, you know, he shouldn't be outside. We were willing to give him a good home. The people who were originally feeding him, I think once the craziness of all these people saying that someone else should keep this cat, realized that this cat maybe has chosen his home, and he seems to really be at home with us. And, you know, they said, you know, he looks happy, and I think you guys should take him in. So that's what we're doing. You know, we brought him to the vet to make sure he wasn't chipped, and he truly was. So the people who've been feeding him say he was abandoned in the neighborhood. But he is the sweetest little guy. We're deciding to name him Jimmy after my dad, since we have Nancy. You know, Nancy was a godsend. We found her. Nancy was my mother's name, and that's the reason when I saw this dog named Nancy at the rescue that I knew this was our doggie. I walked in. We actually were originally going to look for a separate dog that was at the rescue, and all the dogs were down on the floor, and then there was this one dog perched up on the cage, just looking down at all the other dogs. And I said, "Who's that?" And they go, "Well, that's Nancy." And I was like, "You gotta be kidding me." And then Nancy looked at me, and I walked, and then it was just, okay, she's coming home. And so that was the story with Nancy, right, Nancy? Who's been the sweetest dog ever. You know, you see Nancy in our videos, and we love Nancy. And then the fact that Nancy does not like a lot of cats. Usually when we're on walks, she tries to dart and chase every cat we see. And the fact that we see this stray that walks up to Nancy, follows it like it's a little pal, and then Nancy gets in this playful mood, and then it just followed us home. I was like, I think it's time to reunite my mom, Nancy, with my dad, still alive, of course, but we can reunite Nancy and Jim, and so we have our little cat, Jimmy. I don't know, it's funny. But that's an update for right now. I'm hoping to get some Thanksgiving videos out soon. Had a little mishap. I went to the store and asked them if they had any turkeys that weren't frozen, because I wanted to get the turkey video done today. But I'm going to be doing a smoked Cajun turkey on the Kamado Joe, but it's still frozen. So they told me the turkey wasn't frozen. It felt slightly not frozen on the outside, so I thought, okay, I get home. Hard as a rock everywhere. I couldn't even move it around because I'm going to spatchcock it, and I couldn't even, you know, move the turkey around in order to cut it up. So that's in the fridge right now, defrosting. So hopefully I'll get some Thanksgiving videos out soon before Thanksgiving actually comes. I'm also going to be doing a cast iron cornbread on the grill in that this new pizza oven attachment I got, and as well as some cast iron scalloped potatoes. So hopefully I'll get those out soon. I just wanted to put a little update video out there. I hope everyone is getting into the holiday spirits, staying healthy. Thankfully I'm feeling a little better, still a little bit congested, but thankfully I think it's just the flu, no COVID here. But I was just really run down for a couple weeks, super low energy. I don't know if it was like a combination of actually being sick and mild depression, I don't know. You know, I've been on furlough from my work since July, so that's been tough. There's not a whole lot of job prospects out in visual effects right now. So hopefully that picks back up soon. Filming will start to get back going after all we can get this COVID under control. But anyway, that's my update. I hope you like video updates like this. If you do and you like hearing from me, not just in cooking, you know, give me a like, leave some comments, let me know what you think. Always trying to just adjust this channel and see what works. So hopefully I'll have some more videos for you guys soon. Now that we have the cat, I also have some little cat build things in mind. I want to do our own sort of stylish DIY cat tree, maybe cutting down some branches from trees out in our yard that we wanted to get rid of. I want to do some sort of enclosure for the litter boxes. I'm thinking about transforming one of our kitchen cabinet, not bedroom, the bathroom cabinets that we never use is this one that doesn't get touched. So I thought I might take the door off that, put a litter box in there, and then just build some sort of thing for him to come and go in there. Oh, I have a fun project in mind for the Christmas tree as well. I'll just give you a little hint. So cats apparently don't like the smell of citrus. So I'm going to be doing some dehydrated citrus ornaments for the tree so that the cat doesn't want to play with the ornaments when they're on there. Anyway, that's that. We'll see you guys soon. Bye. Oh yeah, by the way, if you've sort of liked those Spotify playlists that I've been putting up, if you're even listening to those, it's just sort of a fun way for me to kind of put together what music I'm listening to while I'm cooking or working, or the general mood I'm in at that time. Ever since turning 40, I've been doing a lot of nostalgic stuff. You know, I did first with that 90s playlist, you know, with the new addition of the cat, naming it Jimmy. You know, my brother's name, who passed away a few years ago, was also James, so Jimmy's kind of an important name to us. And being in this nostalgic mindset that I've been lately, the latest playlist, while I've been putting up the tree and cooking a lot, has been the 80s playlist, and we just recently finished watching American Horror Story 1984, so that kind of put a lot of that 80s nostalgia back in there as well. So the link to that will be in the description for this little update video. Check that out. See you guys. Hi guys. See? Feral cat? Would the feral cat let you do this with it? I don't think so. He looked at me right in the face. He loves me already. Here's my Jimmy. Bye! Jimmy says... Wait, it's Jimmy. My name's Jimmy. I'm a tuxedo cat. They call me Jimmy. See you later. Come here, Nancy. Don't forget about Nancy. I love Nancy. Nancy likes to be picked up like a baby, too. She just loves to be picked up like a baby. No, she doesn't. Look at that face. Why put me up like this? Why are you putting me up like this? Oh, I said how to. My name's Nancy. I'm a little baby. You're a big baby, aren't you? You're such a big baby. You're such a big baby, aren't you? Oh, yeah. Bye, guys.